Hi Gemini, welcome to April 2014. Now April is the turning point month. This is showtime. We have been building to this time since the New Year's Day Capricorn new moon. And Pluto and Uranus are making their exact square on April 21st. This is the 5th exact square in a series of 7 that will finish in March of 2015. The final Uranus-Pluto square in 2014 will be December 14th. So this is a very intense month. It's very powerful. I think it's a game changer. I see this as a turning point for all of us. For you, it's happening in the money houses with you. Jupiter is in your money house, what you love and value. Pluto is in your husband's money, your wife's money, other people's values, the area of deep intimacy and hidden power. Uranus is in the area of your goals, the groups you belong to, the friends you have, your hopes and your wishes. And Mars is retrograde in the area of true love, romance, creative self-expression, risk-taking, and they're all fighting with each other. So we've got 4 squares and 2 oppositions. Squares are turning points. They force us to make changes. So whatever that has been needing for you to change, you may be changing it in April. This is about you learning to use your resources, your talents, your gifts, your abilities to achieve your goals in life. Or are you revolutionizing your goals? Are you evolving your goals? Are you changing your friends? Are you changing the groups you belong to? For some of us, as we evolve and advance and hold more light and our vibration goes higher, it's harder to be with people that are negative or less evolved. It's physically painful because they're vibrating here and you're vibrating here, and it's just not a match anymore. So for some of you, you may be changing friends, you may be changing the groups you network with or belong to, and it's all appropriate. You can feel this energy nudging you, pushing you. Every atom, cell, and electron in your body is feeling this energy. And it's on all month. You know, it started in March at the Aries new moon, and then lightning strikes when the sun couples with Uranus on April 2nd. Then the sun will square off with Pluto on April 3rd. Then your ruling planet enters Aries on April 7th. This can make your brain make the jump to light speed. You want to make sure that you're thinking then speaking, not speaking then thinking, because then you'll be backpedaling. And so, you know, you are in action mode in April. April is action mode for the Gemini. You are ready to launch. You're ready to break through. You're ready to be forward focused, fly forward, move forward. You're on the move in April. Then your ruling planet will move into Taurus on April 23rd, which will actually be a relief, because this cycle of Aries is really intense because it's involving Pluto and Uranus and Mars and Jupiter, and it's super intense. It is the game changer. Everything is energy. I'm energy, you're energy, and these astrology patterns are energy patterns in motion. So I'm like the energetic weather woman. I read the energy. I have no control over where they are. I read what is there, and then I communicate it to you. And so this is a tidal wave of energy washing over you. But remember, the whole reason you're here is to raise your vibration, to hold more light, to expand consciousness. And if you're doing that, then this energy is going to carry you. And it will carry you to where you most want to be. But it is far better if you are the change agent of your life rather than having Pluto and Uranus change you. So for you, you know, Pluto is in a very intimate area of your chart. It's in the area of hidden resources. deep passion, deep mystery, sexuality, the money you share with your partner. So, Pluto really wants for you to look at, your power. Or do you have hidden power? Are you owning your power? Are you mastering your power? And your sexuality. How are you mastering that? How are you using that to have a good life? What about intimacy? Is there balance in the relationship? Pluto is retrograding in this area April 14th through September 22nd. So, Pluto is showing you perhaps how you give your power away, perhaps you put a partner on a pedestal or other people better than you, and this hurts you, it holds you down, it holds you back. So it is about finding your hidden resources, and your hidden power and your hidden strength. It's buried there, and using it to reach your goals, to achieve what you want. So Mercury, your ruling planet, will conjunct Uranus on April 14th. This could give you some profound insights and breakthroughs into what changes you need to make, or how you can change this so that you get more of that. It isn't always about leaving a relationship or a job or a situation. Remember, it's unique to each individual, and each one of you are on your own life path. So it's going to be unique for you. But on the 14th, you will be shown some insight here as to what you can do to increase income, what you can do to reach your hopes and your wishes. It's all about self-mastery. It's all about increasing your self-awareness and your inner power. And you do that by being your authentic self, by going deep to the core of your soul self and listening to your soul's desires and moving from that soul self and slaying the inner demons, the inner critic, the inner judge, the inner victim. Miguel Ruiz, the 4 agreements. If you live by these 4 agreements, you will have a wonderful life. If you go to my website here, you can watch this short video. It's profound, about how we can never be free until we liberate our mind, which is slaying the inner demons. And that's what a spiritual warrior does. A spiritual warrior slays the inner demons, the inner critic, the inner judge, the inner victim. So go and use that program. Now you have a total lunar Libra eclipse on April 15th in the sign of love and marriage, Libra. Now Libra is your sister sign. So this harmonizes with you, Gemini. And, is there a relationship you need to reevaluate? Is there a relationship you need to move on from? Are you creating the space for love in your life? These are the questions that this lunar eclipse is asking. Eclipses are the most powerful transit we can experience. They herald major beginnings and conclusions and endings. But remember, when something ends, something new begins. It's a full moon, so it's bringing things to conscious awareness. It's bringing things to fruition. It's bringing things to light. And for you, it's in harmony with you. And that's wonderful. It does have Mars on it, so, it is intense because it's pulling in the Pluto-Uranus, even though it's not on the lights, because the Sun and the Moon are at 25 degrees, 16 minutes. Aries, Libra, so they've passed the Pluto-Uranus, but Pluto and Uranus are there, and Jupiter's there, and Mars is there, so it's kind of hanging around that energy. For you, it's a very positive energy because Aries and Libra harmonize with you. Libra trines, harmonious energy flow. Aries sextiles, opportunity, positive energy. So for you, you're loving on the lunar eclipse. You're dancing to the full moon, hoo-hoo, and having fun, and why not? And you can use this energy to improve relationship or create the space for a new love to enter your life. So this is a very strong month for you. For those of you looking for love, for romance is a possibility. Now again, each have your own natal chart, so I would have to see that to see, how much that is truly being activated. And but the energy is on. Libra is 5 signs from you, so it is highlighting that area of true love, romance, risk-taking, creative self-expression, self-confidence, children, sports. It's a fun area. It's the most fun area. These are the fun houses for you, Aries and Libra. They light you up. And so you're enjoying this energy. Now, if others are going crazy around you, that's not your responsibility. Your responsibility is to take care of you. Make sure you have what you need. And you can use the Irresistible Attraction Program, too, to make yourself available to the right people and opportunities. You know, so if you're coming from your authentic power, and you're doing what's right for you, but you're also listening to others and compromising with others, that's the mark of authentic power and inner strength. You're going to do really well. And balance is the key, right? So we do what's right for us, but we also have empathy for our partners and our friends and colleagues and clients and those that we're involved with. We have empathy for them. We have compassion for them. But we come from compassion for self first, because we can't give to another what we haven't given to self. So self-love, love for others. Then we find that middle ground, because that Libra lunar eclipse is conjunct the North Node in Libra. So it is about finding the middle ground. It is about making peace with others, for creating that win-win. And that's the best way to use Pluto, because Pluto can power people up where we just like, my way, the highway. But the best approach to Pluto-Uranus is create the win-win. I win, you win. Then the Sun enters Taurus on April 19th. Now, on the one hand, this is going to be a welcome relief, as well as Mercury going in on the 23rd. From all this cardinal, intense energy that we've been in. It's going to start to calm down as we move into Taurus. But Taurus is the most stubborn sign of the zodiac. So you don't want to dig your heels in, because during April 20th through the 23rd is the most intense time. It could be the most intense time of 2014. Because that's when the grand square is on. Mars is on it, Jupiter is on it, and Pluto and Uranus are exact. It is going to be a powder cake. And so you want to use the Taurus energy to have confidence and strength in what you're doing, but you don't want to, say, I'm not going to change this, or I'm not going to change, because Pluto and Uranus will go, yeah, okay, well, we'll change it. And then it's a lot harder when they do it to us. It's much easier when we are the change agent, rather than having change force on us. So April is the turning point month. It's showtime. Pull up your power, pull up your bravery, pull up your strength. Make change your ally, not your foe. Make the needed changes in your life. For you, it has to do with your money and your resources and valuing yourself. Really valuing who you are and what you have come to do and what you offer the world. And owning that. Slay those inner demons. Slay the inner critic, the inner judge, the inner victim. Free your mind. Liberate your mind. Use the Irresistible Attraction Program. Use the 100 quotes from The Secret. Use the Solar Return Report to see what's coming up for you in this solar year. Keep your mind engaged and forward focused. Focused on inspired action, whatever inspires you. Invest your energy in yourself and what you need. And introduce innovation into your life. Be ready for expansion and fulfillment. If you're feeling lost or confused, ask yourself, what would I do if I were fearless? When we're coming from love, we're coming from power, coming from our authentic self. We're coming from truth, we're coming from wisdom. When we're coming from fear, we are angry, we are frustrated, we are scared, we are lost, we are confused, we are resentful, we are jealous, we are the negatives. That's fear. Come from love. It's your power. Be fearless. Lead by your soul. Be your authentic self. Shine that light. It's why you're here. It's your soul purpose. Now we end April with a gorgeous Taurus new moon. It is an annular solar eclipse. It's not a full-blown solar eclipse, but it's still an eclipse, and it's a gorgeous new moon on April 28th and 29th. And it's in harmony with Pluto. It's in harmony with Jupiter. It's in harmony with Neptune. And it's in harmony with both lights and your ruling planet Mercury. So you are going to love this new moon. Now for you, it falls in the area of behind the scenes, because you're entering your 6-week cycle, 6 weeks before your birthday. You get all the lessons and initiations of the entire solar year up until your birthday. And then you get the new energy for the new solar year. You can read all about it at my website. Go to Solar Return charts, and you can read about it. The Solar Return Report is there too. So this is about you healing yourself, empowering yourself, and nurturing yourself. It is in harmony with Pluto. It's in harmony with Jupiter. It can increase your money in April. You could see an increase in money in April. Now, the economies might contract. It's like God is breathing us in before she breathes us out again. In March and April, there could be a correction in the stock market. It's nothing. It's temporary. And all of this brouhaha going on in Ukraine and Venezuela, nothing's going to come of it because the energy is not there. The people have spoken, and the people want peace. The people want prosperity. The people want freedom, and we shall have it. The power is being given to the individual. Uranus is in Aries, and then it'll be in Taurus. And these are the signs of the individual. It is about self-empowerment. I see the economies expanding May on and roaring into 2015. So the stock markets may take a small, they may make a correction in April. It's temporary. And they are going to come roaring back in May and fly forward. And so are you. So stay out of fear. Don't focus on lack. Focus on love. The economies will roar back better than ever. For it is what the people have chosen. The people want peace, prosperity, and freedom. There will be no war. And if you watch my Astrology Gemini year ahead, I talk about how this year is very different. And it's like we have 2 years in the 1 year. So the first part of the year leads all the way up till April. But once we shift into May, we're in the second part of the year. And the second part is going to be more peaceful, much more prosperous, much more calm. And I think everyone's going to know where they stand by May because we're all being asked to change and to make the needed changes in our life. And we will know where we stand by May. But if you are the change agent, it's going to go a lot easier. For you, this energy isn't so harsh because Aries is in harmony with you. Libra is in harmony with you. Mars is in harmony with you. Jupiter is in your second house of money. It's like having your own fairy godmother. And Jupiter is moving forward now. The Taurus new moon is gorgeous for you. It increases your money. For those of you looking for love, love could show up in April or May. Money's on the increase. Keep working on your health. Saturn is there. And, it's just about fine-tuning, drinking more protein drinks, lifting more weights, drinking more water, doing nice things for yourself that strengthen you. Spirituality, you're expanding too. It is about you having trust and faith in your life path destiny. Neptune's in the area of future vision, and you can't always see where you're going wherever Neptune is. Wherever Neptune is where we're being fooled. That includes me, and I'm the astrologer. So it doesn't mean anything's wrong. It just means you may not be able to see down the road of where you're going. You don't know how it's all going to work out, but that's okay. It's about having trust. It's about having faith. Using your resources to achieve your goals. Apply what you know with a light touch in April because people are going to be, really crazy in April because of this intense energy or overreacting to things or very emotionally charged. So you want to apply what you know with a light touch and deep understanding. Be the wise one in April. We really need that from you because people are going through so much and they need to know that they're not alone and that we're all in this together because we are. But it's a strong time for you, a very good time. And I can't wait till May. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking, favoring, and sharing my podcast, Gemini. You're so awesome. Thank you for subscribing. You totally rock. And if you would like for me to take a detailed look at your astrology and what's coming up for you, you go to the link below. It takes you to my astrology page. You purchase your session. On checkout, you get the link to my schedule. You get scheduled. We're off and running and rocking and rolling. So until May, keep looking up. Lately, I've been losing sleep, dreaming about the things that we could be. But baby, I've been praying hard. Said no more counting dollars, we'll be counting stars. Yeah, we'll be counting stars. Take that money, watch it burn, sing in the river the lessons I learned. Take that money, watch it burn, sing in the river the lessons I learned. Take that money, watch it burn, sing in the river the lessons I learned. Everything that kills me makes me feel alive. Lately I've been losing sleep, dreaming about the things that we could be. But baby, I've been praying hard. Said no more counting dollars, we'll be counting stars. Yeah, we'll be counting stars.